Hello YouTubers, Pocket's back again with the update video on the mid-80s Pro Street Camaro build, 1/12 scale. As you can see, the engine's sitting in there. I got the front suspension installed. Just got to put finish up some detailing on it. As you can see, I got the long tube headers. They fit, everything cleared. I custom fit the small block headers to fit the big block, not knowing if they're going to fit or not. And I kind of amazed myself because they fit. Not test fitting or anything, just heated them up, bent them, glued them, and voila. Anyways, I started detailing the engine out the other night. I put the heater core hoses in and lower and upper radiator hoses. I didn't use any, I was going to use some rubber for the upper and lower hoses, but the rubber that I have is too small. And that would have been just a little too thin. So what I did was I took the plastic from the kit, the tree, found a good size that matched the box upper and lower radiator hoses, cut a smooth section out, sanded it down, and heat them up and bent them, and they're in there. Now the heater hoses are rubber. That's what I use for these. I put a piece of wire, picture wire, put them inside the rubber so that it'll bend and stay. Yeah, I just clip what I don't need and put them in there. I was going to make some throttle spring for the carbs, and the picture wire that I got just way too big. That looked like a little monster spring. Yeah, so this wire is just way too thick and way too heavy for what I'm going to use, what I need. So I took some wire that was left over from my wire job on the 65 Impala from American Auto Wire and cut some strands out. Of course, trying to pick one up is nearly impossible without oh well. Anyways, let me see if I can grab that one. Aha! So this wire here should be ideal for the throttle spring. I just got to find another wire to wrap this around, because I did one here a little bit ago. Let me see if I can zoom in on this. I wrapped that wire around a straight pin, and it's still just a little too big. So now I got to find a smaller wire to scale that down for the throttle wire. The spring. So now the hunt is on for a real super fine wire. The other thing I have are some braided wire that I've had from Radio Shack from way back in the day. This is real braided hose. I could probably take a strand out of that and use that one strand, wrap it around the maybe another brass wire, and that should be thin enough and scaled down enough to do my throttle springs. So that's what I'm kind of stuck on right now, is the 2 throttle springs. And I'm going to need one for down here for the throttle linkage. Then put my throttle linkage and go through the hole that I put in the firewall for the gas pedal. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm kind of stuck. I'm building an electric fan. I know they didn't have electric fans back then, but nobody's going to know. Got to keep her cool. Anyways, that's what I got going this Thursday evening. I think my lack of concentrating is due to a big dinner. My eyes are getting heavy and I'm just like, well, you know what? I got some 4/0 steel wool, and that wire may do the trick. Funny how things just pop into my head. I got things laying around, and here I'm going crazy trying to find wire, and there's about 10 miles of wire right there. Some 3/0, and I got some heavier 2/0 and 1/0. I'm going to pull some strands off that and give it a whirl. Whew, good. Now I feel a lot better. I just woke up. Anyways, hope you all dig it. The other thing I'm going to do before bedtime, got to get up early and go to work in the morning. I was like, dang it, well, tomorrow's payday. The other thing I'm going to do is cut right there at that line. Cut that, drop that section down, and put my fuel cell right there. And I'm kind of debating if I should put a wheelie bar on it. I don't want to make a wheelie bar too long or too short. I'm kind of thinking on using the one from the Corvette, or copy this one and make it fit that rear end. We'll see how it goes. Next video will probably be another update on the 55. I got to work on the suspension and set the rear suspension up and make my motor mounts and do a tunnel ram. I got to get back on my projects. They're all collecting dust. My old builds. The old Bernstein, Stone, Woods and Cook, Mongoose, and my old Pro Stock from late 80s, early 90s. Got to get that thing cleaned up and wiped down. That thing's 32, 33 years old. Well, I hope you all dig what I've done so far. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned it or not. I was going crazy looking for the master cylinder. For some odd reason, it wasn't in the kit. So I had to open up another Camaro kit and rob the master cylinder from it. That's one half. Here's the other half. So I'm going to mold that and cast it this weekend. So I was going to paint the power booster. I'm going to do that alkali chrome. Then shoot some a faint green yellow on it. And some gold. Kind of mimic the factory look. And get that plumbed and put in. Yeah, I was going crazy. I'm like, every single part is in the kit except for the master cylinder. And the other thing, doing a little customizing of what they would have done. Trying to mimic Pontiac. I've ground this down a while back. And it's raised up and drops. See if I can get a close-up of that. And I might take the hood and do the same. Make the cow induction hood just a little bit wider. Maybe some customizing from late 70s, 80s. And now I got to come up with the color scheme, and I'm kind of pushing on the old 32 Ford hot rod, black with the flames. Or maybe do some blue, a pink, a red, and a gold coming down into a point, then back up. Kind of do an 80s paint job on it. We'll see how it goes here. Anyways, hope you all dig it. That's what I got going on this Thursday evening. So the next video, I should have it in roller form, sitting on all four wheels, and get the interior started. Build my fuel cell, and start going to town on it. Y'all be good. Y'all be cool. Be safe. Happy modeling.